These are an incredible group of Albertans, women and men who've stepped up from all across the province, from the capital region, but in every corner of Alberta. And I'm so proud to be able to stand here amongst them as the leader, as your leader, and as the Premier. This is a talented team of men and women who represent the very best of this province, who are compassionate, who are passionate about the communities that they represent, all of whom have stepped forward in the interest of public service, setting things right, doing the right thing, and moving this province forward. And so thank you very much to all of them. Make no mistake, Alberta is at a turning point. Alberta is at a turning point. You know, these are challenging times. We've seen a collapse of oil prices that has shocked the world and has here in Alberta caused economic challenges and challenges with our public finances. Challenges we will surmount as Albertans because we are tough and we're resilient and we'll get through this. But challenges nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen. And so we are a week into this campaign, and on the doors, what we are all hearing, what my colleagues are hearing, what I hear, I door knocked myself this weekend in Calgary Foothills. Brought back memories. You know, I've been on the doors a few times, but I remember the very first time I campaigned, and people had heard my name, but they didn't know exactly who I was, and I was door knocking in a trailer park, and I knocked on the door, there was nobody there. I turned to leave, and I heard some scratching in the lawn. This was a spring election. And I leaned around the corner, and there was a fellow there down on all fours in his garden, and I said, "Excuse me, sir, I want to be your elected representative. I'd like to introduce myself." This guy's on all fours, he looks over his shoulder. He gives me the dirtiest look I have ever received in my life, bar none. And he says, "Pal, there's only one guy who's going to be my elected representative, that's Jim Prentice. Why don't you get the heck out of my yard?" Ladies and gentlemen, our publicly funded health system will always be the largest component of our provincial budget. At this point, close to 50% of what we spend as Albertans. And it will also represent the most essential duty that the government must provide to the citizens of Alberta. I'll tell you this province is determined and it's resilient, and we will get through this. But I would not want any other team of men and women at my side than the team of people I've introduced to you here today, because they will bring this province through this, and we will come out the other side stronger, more stable, more sustainable than we are even today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, well, listen, I believe that that category was brought in 2012. I'm not sure what goes in it. You know, it's not something that's used by my office, I can assure you of that. You know, when I came in and as the Premier, one of the first steps we took was to put in place an Accountability Act that provides full transparency in terms of expenses of the government, expenses of my office, expenses of my colleagues. And I stand by those decisions, and all of our expenses are transparent and fully available for public scrutiny.
Will you keep that category open and available to everyone?
No, it should be eliminated. You know, it's I'm not sure where it came from. It predated me as the Premier, and I don't think we need it.
Can you enlighten us a little bit more about the directive that was given to staff about political activity? I know that you released a statement about it, but how did something like that
Well, listen, you know, I can't tell you how it happened, because clearly I'm campaigning at this point in time, but I consider the directive to have been ridiculous and offensive. Everyone in this province has the right on their own time to be involved as a volunteer in political service with a party of their choice. And no employer, including the government of Alberta, has the right to intervene and to demand answers on that. And so I consider it ridiculous, and I won't stand for it.
What repercussions do you feel